All right, Pedro, you're finally here, man. Was there ever any doubt that you would get here after the long delays and everything?
No, not at all. Like when the COVID hit like hard, like around March and May. Yeah, like I didn't have a clue when it was it, but like I didn't overthink about when. I just focus 100% on just keep training from Monday to Monday. Even though we were locked down, I never tried, I never stopped training. I never stopped every day looking at my weight, keep my weight on point, keep my diet, everything like I was in camp. And that was how I care myself. I care myself like I was in camp, and no matter when, I'll be ready. And hopefully, happily, it was now in November and it was later, but I never thought like when it will be. I was just focused on keep myself ready.
Is it difficult to not get too emotionally invested when you have a long delay where you have the same guy focusing on him every day you wake up for a year pretty much now?
No, it's not. For me, it's not hard. I'm cold blood, but I have to say it's like it's a bit tired. I have to see his face every day. For more than a year now, and but it is what it is. We're talking about war belt is a special situation, so I never focus about the negatives. I always focus about the positives and enjoy the whole process. And I'm making sure that I enjoy all these bits, because November 12 will be especially for me. So I'm just making sure that I enjoy all the bits.
And it seems like you were pretty active on Twitter during your time off, and you guys had some back and forths, and I saw some of your tweets. Do you feel like the trash talk you guys have, or the back and forth, whatever you want to call it, is it you guys don't like each other, or is it just kind of a competitive sort of trash talk? How do you assess that?
I think it's a competitive thing. I want to be the best. You want to keep proving that he's the champion, and I think that's the reason. From me, I respect him a lot as a fighter for what he's accomplished. He deserves all the credits. He's a double champ. He has a lot of records in Bellator. He's probably the guy with most records in Bellator, if I'm not wrong. And yeah, he has my respect, but I don't care about what he done. I don't care what he brings. I'm here for myself. I'm here to prove that this is my time. I'm here to prove once for all that I'm the best in the world. That I'm not saying this just for saying. I'm here to prove it, and that's what really matters for me. It's to have the best opportunity that is Patricio Pitbull to prove to the world that I'm the best in the world, and that's it.
Do you feel like he's overlooking you at all?
Don't know. I don't care. From a first perspective, if you look at the option that he had, you would say that he's probably picked me because he underestimated me. But I never lost time thinking about that. I never really lost my time like thinking, is he underestimate me? Is not? I don't care, because all my life people are overlooking at me, and I never give a damn. I just kept my head down, hard work, believe in myself, and when the time goes on and the doors get shut and I'm locked in a cage, that's it. That's when I'm shine. That's when I shine, and that's when what really matters.
Kind of motivated by that, the fact that coming into this fight, I don't know if you saw the odds. You're an underdog, and whoever's counting you out, is that something that you think about in the back of your mind? Is like, hey, someday, like all the other champions, I'm going to prove them wrong?
Yes and no. So when I go to the cage, like I said, I'm cold blooded, and I'm not thinking about this on that. I'm just focused on finish this guy and whoop his ass. But 100%, one of the things that drive me the most, motivates me the most is prove doubters wrong. And I had that from day one. This is not new for me. From day one, I remember even before I start training MMA, I'll say one day I'm going to be the best in the world. Everyone laughed at me. Everyone said, "Man, you're not going to even be a professional. Look at you. You are in." Because we never had a big example in Portugal, and everyone doubted and laughing about what I say. But look at where I am right now.
Yeah. And how much does that motivate you, becoming the first, Portuguese champion of a major organization?
A lot. Yeah, a lot. It not only motivates me, it gives me really proud and drive and fire to know that I have this big chance to help so much my country, the MMA in my country, and I cannot wait, man. I cannot wait to bring this belt to my country, man. You know, after this amazing support they've been giving to me, it's been amazing, absolutely amazing, the support over there. And give them a world belt, it's the minimum I can do.
And Patricio's lost in the past. You know, he's not somebody that's undefeated or anything, but a lot of fighters have failed at trying to beat him. So what do you think you can do on Thursday when you go out there? What do you have to do in order to get that win?
That's a lot of things. That's a lot of things that made him be successful, and that's a lot of things that I know that can be avoided. But I think one of the main ones is Patricio. A few years ago, not so long, if you notice, he changed his style kind of for a karate thing, and from then on he dictates the fight, and the fighters, as they respect so much their one punch knockout that he has, they let him dictate the fight, and that's when and where he wins. He wins the fights there. He dictates the fights, he dictates the rhythm of the fight, and then he just drags the fight all the way to get the win. You know, but when you have a guy like me that will put you fighting on his own rhythm, on my own rhythm in this case, that's a different story. There will be a different game, you know. That's a lot of other expats, but, you know, I let them to surprise everyone.
Well, I wish you the best of luck in what I think is probably the biggest fight of your life. So good luck on Thursday, man, and I appreciate the time.